Hey, so I'm getting ready to head out to work, but I've got a couple of people, couple of friends that I've been dealing with for the past 2 days, 3 days, something like that, that are probably the best damn people I've ever met in my entire life. They're brilliant. They are just the absolute sweetest people on the planet. Like, they have no clue who they really are. I think that's what I want to touch on really super quick here, because I've got a couple of things I need to run and do before I hit work. But these people are saints. They're absolute angels. They live their life analytically, excruciatingly analytically. And I got asked by one of them yesterday. So let me ask you a question. They come to me for advice a lot, which I appreciate. You know, it makes me feel good. For those of you who know me, I've got a curl that's driving me nuts. Anyway, for those of you who know me, I am a psych major. One of the reasons why I do these videos. I'm a psych major, and I need to get back into school. And I'm adjusting that right now as we speak, actually. Things are in the works of that happening again so that I can, you know, keep going on with school and finish up my degree. But I got asked yesterday for advice on a couple of different matters, and you know, I helped him out with one, helped him get confirmation from another friend on that, that he did the right thing. But the question that he asked me was, I have a question for you. I said, yeah, what's up? And he's all like, you know, I'm a really analytical person, right? And I'm like, yeah, I knew that. And I personally, I myself gather a lot of analytical people up in my life because I'm excruciatingly analytical myself. But he said, well, I have a, you know, my question is what do you think that is? What do you think the reason is for that? I said, do you want to know what the reason is for that? I can tell you the reason. And he's all like, really? And I'm like, yeah. You're an extremely analytical person as far as your personals are concerned, because you're a good person. That's what good people do. They are always overanalyzing their judgments, overanalyzing their behaviors, overanalyzing everything there is to know, everything there is about themselves. The things that come out of their mouths, they walk away and then they go, oh, you know, I hope that didn't offend them, because they start thinking about the way that some of the things that they say may have affected the person that they just said it to. Every little detail in their life, they analyze. They want to make sure that that they're doing what they should be doing, because they're good people. And he's all like, well, what do you mean, you know, because I'm a good person, what does that have to do with anything? I'm like, let me explain. You analyze your actions and yourself because you want to make sure that you are staying the good person that you want to be, because you know you're a people watcher. Along with being analytical, we have the curse of watching people. We watch people. We are psychologically minded. We are constantly watching behaviors. We're watching reactions. We're watching actions, and we're watching them, you know, blend together. And while we're doing that, we're making a decision on our own actions, on our own reactions, and how people may react to that. So you are watching your own actions because you want to be a good person. You're analyzing your own actions and your own reactions because you want to be a good person, because you want to be a good example to other people, because you give a shit about society and how you may be affecting the world. That's why you overanalyze everything that you do. And there is nothing wrong with that. Stop beating yourself up about that. If that is you, viewer, stop beating yourself up about it. Stop worrying so much about, stop analyzing why you're analytical. It's because you're a good person. That's why. People who don't analyze their actions and analyze their reactions and analyze how people may perceive their actions and reactions don't give a shit. They don't give a shit. They haven't stopped themselves for a half a second and gone, oh, I need to worry about how I'm behaving because I'm being an example to everybody else in this world because everybody's watching. Everybody around me is watching. That's not even paranoia, people. Okay? It's not. Because it's the truth. No matter where it is, where you are, you know, you need to make sure that, and again, sailor mouth, I completely understand. I have a sailor mouth, and that is my flaw. Okay? Even the highly analytical good people have flaws. And, but you have to take note of your actions, take note of your reactions, and keep yourself in check. And although I'm a good person, I'm a hothead. And I keep it maintained pretty well. But sometimes when I snap, even my boss has learned to send me to lunch by myself because he'll watch me walking around and he'll be like, okay, she needs a minute. You know, something's up, something's gone down, she needs a minute, I'll send her to lunch by herself, you know, but all in all, I'm a good person. I've got waterworks going on. It has nothing to do with this. I'm actually going through something physical right now, so ignore me. But just don't worry about analyzing yourself. Do it. Keep doing it. Don't stress. Don't stress so much. Keeping the good example, you know. I remember once I was getting in a car with a friend, and we got picked up by another friend, a mutual friend, and this mutual friend happened to be gay. And I don't know if this has anything to do with anything, but I've noticed, I mean, I've got a few gay friends and gay male friends. I don't have a whole lot of experience with the females, but I have a few gay friends, and I think that they're more in tuned, and I think that they're more in touch, and I think it's great. But my friend was getting in the front seat, and I got in the back, and he looked at him, and he said, "What the hell are you doing?" And my friend looked at him, and it's like, what are you talking about? He goes, "What the hell are you doing? You gonna make her sit in the back seat?" No. Let me explain something to you. Everybody is watching you. My friend stopped and looked out the window and looked around, and there was literally like nobody there. Nobody there. We were in an empty parking lot, and he's all like, "What are you talking about?" And he goes, "Everybody is watching you. You need to behave like everybody is always watching you and learning from you. And you also, you know, dude, you're single, right?" And he's all like, "Yeah, I'm single." And he's all like, the girls that are interested in you, they're paying attention to the way that you're treating your girlfriends, because they know that the way that you treat your girlfriends is the same way that they're going to be treated. And my friend stopped, and he panicked, and he opened the door, and he looked at me and said, "Get your ass in the front seat." If you're watching this, I still love you, bro. Anyway, like I said, I got a few things I gotta run and do. So, just stay wise, stay alert, stay frosty, and don't worry about analyzing yourself. Just means you're a good person.